I just saw a video from Juan Galt. Juan Galt is, I am 99% sure that he is an attorney. I'm about as close to positive as I can be about it. He has every indicia of being an attorney. He understands what he's talking about. He's comfortable with the subject matter. And he routinely dismantles Mark Stevens. For all of you chowderheads who are in my comments saying, oh, you're scared to take on Mark Stevens, I don't have to take on Mark Stevens. There are people out there who have thoroughly dismantled every argument Mark Stevens has ever made from the get-go. And Juan Galt is one of the people who do that. However, he just made an 18-minute video explaining why Mark Stevens is retarded about jurisdiction. And this is going to be specifically about territorial jurisdiction, because that's what was brought up in the video, and that's what kind of needs to be explained. There are three ways that I could make sense out of it for you, how territorial jurisdiction works. The first way is the law. The law says, the legislation, whatever gives the court the initial power in the first place, if it's a statute, or if it's a constitution, or if it's the Constitution of the U.S., whatever that document is, that sets the territory that court has jurisdiction over. So that's the legal way of doing it. You might not like it, but, well, that's just the way it is. Second way is reality. Reality says that court has jurisdiction over you, because men with guns are going to make sure that you do exactly what that court says. That court has power over you and over the matter that's in front of it, because men with guns say it does. So you can argue with reality, but the reality is that all these people who have tried to argue jurisdiction, they've lost, because number one, they're not lawyers and they don't understand it, and number two, it's not really a big deal. If you argue jurisdiction, it's kind of stupid, because the court that you're going to argue it in front of is the court that you think doesn't have jurisdiction in the first place. So that is the third thing. Who hears the argument? In the video, Mark says that it's a circular argument. It's circular reasoning. The court has jurisdiction because the complaint says the court has jurisdiction, and therefore the court has jurisdiction. That's not really a circular argument. Who would hear whether or not that court has jurisdiction? If it has to be proven before it goes to court that there is jurisdiction, what is the point of the court? The court is there to determine if it has been proven. All you need is the allegation that it happened in that territory. And you'll see that not only with criminal, but with civil complaints as well. One of the very first things you do, it'll probably be the second or the third thing on your, guy's just broken down in the middle of the road, just no flashers, nothing. Christ on a cracker. Don't do drugs, kids. Sorry, don't count that time against me. I'm still trying to get it under 5 minutes. The court has to hear the case on whether or not there's jurisdictions. That's why you'll see it on a criminal complaint or on a civil complaint. You'll see that they allege that the facts took place in this county, in this state. If it turns out that it didn't take place in that county or that state, then the court will probably either dismiss it, or maybe they could transfer it. I don't know. I guess that would depend on state law or something, whether or not they could transfer it to the correct county, or if they'd have to dismiss it or what. I'm not entirely sure on that. But the point is, the court has to look at the evidence to make that factual determination of whether or not it has jurisdiction. You gonna come over? Yeah, good boy. So there you go. Under 5 minutes. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.